Welcome, guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester. My name is Maurice. Today, we're getting a look at Senua Saga Hellblade 2 Enhanced Edition on Xbox Series S. Let's get into it. First of all, let's see how much data this game is, and it's 40.5 GB. The game's on Gamepass. So if you have a Gamepass subscription, you can get this game right away. Otherwise, it's like $49.99. And with Gamepass, it's $39.99. But I do think it's also been on sale for like $20 or something in that range. The game, of course, is fully optimized for the current gen consoles. Xbox Gen 9, Gen Scarlet. And you know what? Let's go start it up. You guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Means a lot for me. You're really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a daily basis. New games, old games, updates on games. Sometimes even a little bit of hardware here and there. Yeah. Today it also came out on PlayStation consoles. Finally, I think this game should have been on PlayStation day one. You know, the first one was also on PlayStation, so no need to keep the sequel on Xbox solely. Also, big shout out to the people at Xbox Game Studios for sending me a key to the PlayStation version. So yes, I also compared the Series S with the PlayStation 5 version in this video. So if you're curious how that looks, we will get to that. So in terms of settings, in this game I also find it pretty interesting to know what languages this game is, because I know a lot of people love to play these games, but they are always interested in what kind of languages they can play it. So hopefully your language is also in this list. Graphics, pretty simple. It's one size fits all. It's still the same as it was in the original version, but slight little details are better. First thing first, there's a completely brand new mode, TRDROP. TRDROP gives you a brand new experience of the game. If you die too many times, the game's over on a hard mode level. So it also has a special achievement. So if you want to have 1100 gamerscore points for this game, yes, you need to complete TRDROP. Otherwise, nah. Yeah, let's go. Hey, I'm not gonna play TRDROP. I'm not that good. Let's play a somewhat. You know, this is the level I always play in these games to show off what the game can do. It's not that much story and all. The base resolution is definitely a slightly bit higher on this version, on the enhanced version. So the game looks closer to the Xbox Series X quality mode. It's not there. Don't get me wrong, because I already see some people running to the keyboard like, Maurice, it's not. No, it's not this. It's closer. Relax. And yes, the game is still 30 FPS. Now, and I've said this before, and I'm gonna die on this hill too. This is probably the only game ever made that gets away with 30 FPS. It's a ultra cinematic experience. Even the fighting is pure cinema. Everything is a movie. This is not a game, this is an experience. And people should know that. It's also not a long game. You can complete it in what, like, if you are taking your time, 6-8 hours, somewhere in between. It's not an ultra long day. That said, it also doesn't take that long. You know, it not overstays its welcome. You know, after a while, it's a lot of walking, it's a lot of story, it's a lot of, yeah, things going on. So, that this game is still 30 FPS on the Series S, I don't really care, to be honest. You know, I've even on my PlayStation 5 Pro, I completed the game a second time on my PlayStation 5, and I completed it in 30 FPS mode, and I'm not even joking. There's a 60 FPS mode also on Series X and PlayStation 5 base, but I literally completed it in 30 FPS. I did a frame rate test, like you can see right now. So, yeah. In the middle is Xbox Series X. On the left we have the Series S and PlayStation 5 on the right. They all have like the same kind of issues. Yeah, the Xbox Series X has a... I think it has to do something with the NTSC version or something. Or my Xbox, that's on NTSC. But this frame drop, I got that on all systems, you know. I think except for the Series S. Funny. Both the big boys I did got that that misser. But yeah, overall, they look practically the same. You know, if you watch this, yes, the Series S looks a little bit more washed out. Definitely looks a little bit more washed out. I'm gonna timed this pretty well, actually. I wasn't even aiming for that. So here you can see it pretty easily. You know, Series S is pretty... It's somewhat washed out. And Series X and PlayStation 5 both run on a higher base resolution. Also, Series X and PlayStation 5 run this game internally under 1080p. So it's like somewhere 900p or something. That's being upscaled to like somewhere in the range of like 4K. The Series S is somewhere in the range of like 720p, maybe a little bit lower. It's dynamic resolution, and that's being upscaled to 1440p. So yeah, Xbox Series S and X run this game basically in terms of frame rate, basically the same. Also on PlayStation 5. Really interesting. If you want to see something really interesting, go and check out my Xbox Series X video I'm going to do on this game. Because performance mode is really interesting to see on both Series X and PlayStation 5. There's a big difference between those two. Yeah, look at this. Big winner, by the way, of all consoles is definitely PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You know, it's a better machine. It's a faster machine. So, if it wasn't any better than the Series X and PlayStation 5, that wouldn't be that good. And PSSR works really well on this game in the PlayStation 5 Pro version. So. But here we are with the Series S, and the Series S is not that bad. You can still experience the full game from starting to end. They also enhanced the photo mode with new options you can choose from. Still, even on Series S, this game looks insane in terms of graphics. Depth of field. I always love playing around with these lights. Look at it. How it reacts on Senua. That's crazy. Right? Really insane. Let's take a little bit further. Also want to show you a little bit of the fighting in this game.
What about your family? It's
The
just
only
me,
problem I do have with this game, it's there's not much replayability for this game, you know? Once you've completed it, it's done. Even the secrets in this game, they are so easy to find. I didn't even need a guide the first time.
What about you?
And on the PlayStation 5, a year later, I still remembered every collectible you could get. Also a question I got a lot. Do you need to play the first Hellblade before this one? No. It's pretty much... It's for 99% a standalone story. So what's this one about? Senua goes to Iceland. And Iceland is being terrorized by giants. And Senua needs to find a way to get rid of these giants. That's basically the story.
They built this. Yes. They made a place to live.
Also a thing I want to say. The rumble functions of this game in the Xbox controller is so next gen. Also a thing I must say. Use this game with headphones. The audio design is some of the best ever. Especially if you have like a 3D audio headset. You will definitely hear voices.
Your father, was he the leader here? Yes. He was the best of men.
Such an amazing game.
He was just...
I don't have any problems playing this at 30 FPS. Normally, I'm actually somebody that loves... I will die on the hill, like 60 FPS, give me 60 FPS, always.
And he was betrayed.
Traitor?
This is probably the one and only game that's maybe even better at 30 FPS.
But it's hard.
Just look at these graphics. Even on Series S, it's almost photorealistic. Lumen, everything is going on here.
What do you mean?
You can trust her.
My father was a leader too, but not like yours.
Not like yours,
A monster.
You can lift your burden if you tell
Now, let's get some.
something is wrong.
And this is what I mean with the cinematic fighting, you know, it's not... Even the fighting is not really fast-paced, and it's really... There's a lot of choreography to the fighting. So raw. Nasty.
No time to feel pain now, Senua. Keep going.
Uh-oh, I'm dead. Yes! And it's gone. But yeah, you guys, this is Senua Saga Hellblade 2 on Xbox Series S. And yeah, it's definitely a upgrade from the original one, but not the update from the original one. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you guys soon in another one. Bye.